Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about my Diigo account and just a couple of things in here and how they relate to TPEP criteria. So the first one that I want to talk to you about was Teachers Pay Teachers, and that is a website where teachers can share lesson plans that they've created, and uh, teachers do add lessons on here to buy, but there are also free options for teachers to look at and use in their subject areas. So that's really awesome. And it does have criterions 7, 8, 2, and 3, but I think specifically for 7 and 8, communicating and collaborating with your community and improving instructional practice. Um, so the second one I wanted to look at was Kahoot. So Kahoot is creating games for your students to learn the content of your classroom. And I believe that this criterion, or this focuses on the criterion 2, 3, 4, and 5. So demonstrating effective teaching practices, individualized learning, providing clear and intentional focus on subject matter, and fostering and managing a safe, positive learning environment, especially if you're having group games. It really does help with creating a positive learning environment for your students. The third one is ThemeSpark, and ThemeSpark allows you to create rubrics and lesson plans, um, which is really helpful for teaching, especially focused on criterion 1, 4, 6, and 8, centering instruction on high expectations for student achievement, and using multiple student data elements to modify instruction and improve student learning, and definitely providing clear and intentional focus on subject matter. So the students definitely understand which core standard they're focusing on and know what is expected of them. And then the fourth one is actually a PDF that I found. It's called Inside the Black Box by Paul Black and Dylan William, and it talks about how formative assessment is proven to be one of the most helpful ways of assessing your students. And I really liked this PDF because it had a bunch of different ways of how you can formatively assess your students. And this really targeted criterion 1, 2, and 6, centering instruction on high expectations for student achievement, demonstrating effective teaching practices, and using multiple student data elements to modify instruction and improve student learning, so assessing. So those are a couple of my Diigo things and how it relates to TPEP.